At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
So Rawlins' roster did not have first names.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
And our meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
My name is Anna Altbell, and since I was young, Desi's dance studio has been like a second home to me. Dance has always been my favorite language, and Desi's gave me the space to embrace it 100%. Whether it was ballet, tap, lyrical, or ballroom, I knew there were always two things I could count on: supportive instructors and lifelong friends. The confidence and identity I have today are all thanks to my time at the studio.
For more information and to get started, visit Desi'sDance.com.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
On a Friday afternoon, more live coverage of Star Valley Lady Braves basketball on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. And day 2 of the Flaming Gorge Classic, this game being played at Lincoln Middle School. And the Star Valley Lady Braves on the court warming up, getting ready to take on the Rawlins Lady Outlaws in this game today. Of course, Star Valley coming off a loss yesterday, hoping to rebound in the from yesterday, where they came back in the fourth period. Had a furious comeback against a good Laramie team, pulled to within 2 points, ended up losing the game by 4, but a great fourth quarter effort by Star Valley yesterday. Of course, they are without Austin Bagley, who I mentioned yesterday is out for the season with a knee injury, and just happened game 2. Really unfortunate. Senior, and came to a really bitter end for Austin. She's done for the year. Also shorthanded today with Emily Dana. She is missing the game today as well. And hopefully she'll be back soon. Shouldn't be anything long-term for Emily, but hopefully she'll be out, or hopefully she'll be back as soon as possible. So no Austin Bagley again, and no Emily Dana today for the Star Valley Lady Braves. Coming in to take on the Rawlins Lady Outlaws, this is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit GoFirstBank.com. Star Valley will be the road team again today. This time they'll be in the crimson and gold jerseys. They wore black yesterday. Today will be in crimson. So the Star Valley Lady Braves will be the road team, and the Rawlins Lady Outlaws the home team. Starting lineups being announced here. Cameron Mackey, the junior, being announced as a starter wearing number 4. Number 5, a senior, is Ambry Nelson. Number 12, another senior, is Tori White. Number 15, senior, Cambry Johnson. And a junior, number 24, is Ruby Hill. Head coach Cade Erickson coming into the game in his 6th year at the helm of head coach for Star Valley Lady Braves basketball. And there's your starting 5 presented by Mountain Star Products. Plumbing supply, gravel, sand, topsoil excavation, and more on Rocky Road in Afton. Starting lineup for the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. Number 4 is O'Melia. Number 5 is P. Niggins. Number 10 is Z. Davidson. Number 11 is C. Pacheco. And number 14 is L. Bustos. Head coach Dave Hastings for the Lady Outlaws out of Rawlins High School. Again, your starting lineups with the help of Mountain Star Products to put the wrap on the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your better banking experience is here. Check out First Bank's upgrade to online and mobile banking at gofirstbank.com. Duke Dad's joining you today. Dal Erickson is in Preston as the boys team of Star Valley getting ready to take on Roy in the Preston Indian Invitational. That game scheduled to tip off at about 3 o'clock. You'll have that live also on SVI. Opening tip won by Rawlins. They quickly go down to the rim, dish in the lane, shot is up and good, and a quick 2-point field goal by Pacheco off the opening tip. So it's 2-0 early. Rawlins on top. 7:44 to play in the opening period. First possession of the game now for the Lady Braves. Johnson works to the right elbow, stops in the lane below the free throw line and passes back outside to Hill. Ruby will set the offense with the defense on her on the perimeter. Works right side to Nelson. One dribble pass to Johnson. Takes to 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Rawlins. One and done for Star Valley. They trail 2-0 in the early goings as Davidson drives into the lane. Goes to the rim. Shot no good. Has her own rebound. Put back no, but a foul. 7:13 to go in the first period. First foul called in the game will go against Star Valley. It's 2-0. Rawlins on top and to the line for 2 shots. Quick timeout taken by Coach Cade Erickson. He does not like the starts in the first 45 seconds of the game. 30-second break on SVI.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, called quickly by Coach Cade Erickson. Not too thrilled about the start here for the Lady Braves. And they do have Davidson on the line, do Rawlins for 2 shots after a foul. That foul was given to Johnson, her first of the game. First team foul as well, as the first free throw was good for Davidson. Makes it 3-0 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Second attempt for Davidson is also good. 4-zip. Rawlins will pressure on the inbound and then back off. Johnson across the half-court line and throw it away. Quick turnover by Star Valley in transition. 7:07 to play in the opening period. Lady Braves trailing 4-0. Rawlins pushing the ball down the court to the right side. Driving it on the angle, trying to back down the defense. Kick it out to Davidson. Ball poked, but picked up by Rawlins. They'll work it into the left side corner. Pacheco, nothing there. Back up top, now an angle drive, double team, bounce back into the corner, and reset the offense on top. 6:44 to go. Rawlins with possession of the basketball. O'Melia, top of the court. Picked up by Nelson. Jumper on the left elbow, no good, but rebounded. The putback is no good off the offensive board, and Brunelson will come down with it. Star Valley now has possession. They'll set up the half-court offense. White down low, kick back out. Mackey, 3 balls too strong, no good, and it will be rebounded by Rawlins. Rawlins goes quickly down the court with a half-court pass. Not a good idea. It was tipped away by Ruby Hill, picked up by Mackey for the steal. Lady Braves had the basketball back, trailing 4-0, 2 minutes into the game. A little run down the middle by Johnson, and she's fouled. Quick pass from Mackey to Johnson, and she will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 shots to go for Cambry. Clock is stopped at 6:03 to play as the free throw is good. That's going to be Cambry's first points of the game. Second free throw attempt, too strong off the back iron, no good. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Rawlins. Lady Outlaw basketball, Star Valley trailing 4-1, under 6 minutes to go in the opening period. One team foul apiece. Attacking is O'Malley on the angle, clears it back outside, up top to Davidson. Working around the arc. 5:46 to go. Davidson, right side corner, Pacheco. Defense is on her, lobs into the lane, and the shot is there, but missed. An open look in the paint for Rawlins. Couldn't bring it in, or couldn't drop it in. Cambry Johnson with the rebound for Star Valley. She's across half court, calls the play, and runs the set. White, left side wing, bounce pass to Hill. Right side wing, feed down to Nelson, and she is bumped on the shot. The attempt is no good, but Ambry to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 attempts to come. Much better ball movement and aggressive take to the rim. Second team foul called on Rawlins. Niggins will get the first personal foul as the free throw is good for Ambry. That makes it 4-2 on our Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Livy Kleeman will sub in for the first time today. Again, no Emily Dana. She's out for the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Rawlins. 5:16 to play in the first. Star Valley trailing 4-2. Rawlins basketball into the left side corner. Pacheco bounces outside the key to Davidson. Lost the ball, loose on the court. Johnson comes away with the loose ball. Star Valley gets a stop and a steal. Cambry drives, goes to go coast to coast, but she loses the ball. Kicks it outside and actually tipped it back outside and picked up by Nelson to retain possession. Still Lady Braves basketball. 4:48 to play in the first period. Nelson in trouble in the front court. Pivoting, has to get rid of it. Does just in time. Able to find Johnson. Right side wing. She'll spin out there on the perimeter and back out to Mackey to reset the offense in the circle. Clock down to 4.5 to go first period. Mackey gives up to Nelson. Bounce left side over to Hill. Ruby comes around to screen. Top of the key. Cambry Johnson now holds the basketball. Front court. Offense resets. Nelson deep on the right side wing. Wants to make a move. Splits the D. Ball poked away. Loose on the court. Bodies go down to get it. And Ambry somehow clears it back outside again. Able to poke the ball away to Johnson to keep possession. Long possession for the Braves. Cambry drives. Shot no good. Runner down the lane, but it's rebounded by Nelson. She'll take the jumper on the elbow. No good. Fight for the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Rawlins. Stays with Star Valley. Coming in is Mikkel Hatterley off the bench for the Braves. She'll sub out Ruby Hill. 3:53 to play in the first. Long possession for Star Valley. They still trail by 2, 4-2, but inbounding on their own baseline. Johnson will trigger this one in. Lob up top, able to find Kleeman. Livy hands off to Nelson. She'll set the offense. Tries to dump it down low, but tipped loose. Ball picked up, though, by Kleeman. She goes in and blocked on the shot. This time the loose ball comes down to Rawlins. Lady Outlaw basketball across the half-court line. Work to the right side. Niggins bounce into the lane to Pacheco. Shot no, but a foul. Stops the clock at 3 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the opening period. Second team foul called on the game against Star Valley. Will send Pacheco to the Riverside Dental free throw line. They get Cambry Johnson again on the foul, her second. Free throw is short, no good. Score remains 4-2 as Tori White will sub back in. Johnson will come out after picking up her second foul with 3:34 remaining in the first period. One more free throw to come. Fired away by Davidson. And it is good on the second attempt. 5-2. Star Valley trailing 3.5 to go in the opening period. Trying to go down to Mackey. Kick it back out. Long two in the corner is no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Ambry bounces back outside and around the arc to Mackey again. She'll reset the offense. Ball poked away into the backcourt. No, they say it was not poked away. They just say Mackey lost possession. It's a backcourt violation, and Coach Erickson has to call another timeout. His second timeout of the opening period. It's 5-2 back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
Here's Duke Dance, Dal Erickson, and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Braves basketball.
Back after the Star Valley timeout. Second call to the first period as Rawlins has the ball. Quick scoop shot running down the lane. No good, but another Lady Braves foul. O'Melia aggressive to the hoop, scooped it up, and will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line for more foul shots. It's 5-2. Rawlins on top. That foul will be given to Mikkel Hatterley. That's Hatterley's first personal, third team foul. The free throw is no good. Score remains 5-2. 3 team fouls on the Lady Braves, 2 on Rawlins with 3:04 remaining in the first period. Second attempt for O'Melia. Bouncing, no good. Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Kleeman. Lady Braves basketball. Working quickly down the floor. Left side to Hatterley. She'll dribble out of some pressure. Work it back up top to Nelson. Nelson will bounce pass to the right side to Kleeman. Now White, open three, instead drives, kick out. Nelson goes baseline to the rim. A tough shot on the scoop, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kleeman comes out with it, misses the putback on another rebound. Blocked, but White will come down with it. Off the block, but there will be a foul. They will foul Kleeman on the shot. Stops the clock at 2:38 remaining in the first period, and so that puts Star Valley's Livy Kleeman to the Riverside Dental free throw line and banks in the first free throw attempt, does Livy. 5-3 now, all 3 points coming from the free throw line for the Lady Braves. 2:38 remaining in the first. They give that foul to Smart of Rawlins, her first personal. 3 team fouls each. Second free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it came down to Hatterley, and then she lost it out of bounds. Had to really fight for it, and it slipped out of her hands. It goes back to Rawlins. 2:35 to play in the first period. 5-3 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 3 team fouls apiece. Rawlins basketball with the 2-point lead. Bustos wants to drive angle. Bounces to O'Melia. Takes to 3. Good. O'Melia, the triple from outside. It's now 8-3. Rawlins on top over Star Valley. They feed it quickly down low, and Tori White with the turnaround field goal in the lane. That's the first field goal for the Lady Braves, and that cuts it down to 3 points. 8-5 after White gets 2. Rawlins on the other end, running the half court. Around a screen, jumper in the lane, too strong, no good. Loose ball rebound pulled in by Bustos. She was the shooter, double teamed on the outside is Bustos now. She'll have to bounce pass, and it's not a good pass, but a timeout called first. The pass went out of bounds, but they're going to grant Coach Hastings and Rawlins a timeout. Back in 30 with the Braves trailing 8-5 on SVI.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
We are Western Wyoming's leader in live coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Duke Gantz with you at Lincoln Middle School for day 2 of the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River, where the Star Valley Lady Braves on the second weekend of high school basketball in Wyoming are taking on the Rawlins Lady Outlaws on a Friday afternoon. It's 8-5, Rawlins on top, coming out of their own timeout. A minute 45 to play in the first period. Rawlins with an 8-5 lead. Star Valley on defense as the Outlaws work around the perimeter. Then another tough pass is going to go off the feet and out of bounds. Tried to bounce pass to Pacheco, who was on the right post, but pass went right to her shoes. Minute 35 to go first period. Star Valley with the basketball back. Hill subs in during the timeout. She has the ball, works to Mackey. Nice pass down low. The shot, though, too strong. Mackey to Kleeman. Kleeman shot just a little too strong off the square. Here's a dribble drive shot. No good. Good defense by Star Valley. The loose ball comes right down to Kleeman for the rebound. Lady Braves had the ball back with a minute 10 to go in the first period. And Nelson will lose the ball in the double dribble. Just lost control of the ball with the pressure in the front court. Double dribble. Stopping the clock at a minute 8 to go in the first period. Still 3 team fouls each between Rawlins and Star Valley. Outlaws with a 3-point lead, up 8-5. Screen set for Amelia. Dumps it down low to Bustos just outside the key. Back to Amelia. Fakes to 3. Angle drive right. Nut can't get to the rim. Spins and throws it away. Tried to pass it to a teammate, but it goes out of bounds. Niggins was there to attempt to save it, but into the bleachers. 51.7. First period. Lady Braves back with the basketball. Been stuck in this 8-5 score. The inbound play is knocked out of bounds by Bustos. Stays with Star Valley, this time inbounding on the baseline. Full court ahead of him. Tori White will come trigger this one in. Pressure in the backcourt being put on by Rawlins. White can't get it in. It's knocked out again. This time off of Pacheco. White again will throw it in from the baseline. Looking, goes to Nelson. Ball tipped, loose, and taken away by Niggins. Pass into the lane. Amelia can't get up the shot. Rebound comes down to Pacheco, and she's fouled on the way back up. Stolen on the inbound play after Rawlins jumped into the full court press, resulting in a foul eventually, and that's going to put Davidson to the free throw line, and Coach Erickson will call his third timeout of this opening period. 43.9 to go in the first. Star Valley down 8-5 back in 60.
Sweet baby. Oh,
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Here's Duke Dance. Dal Erickson and the SVI Sports Crew with more live coverage of Braves basketball.
After the Star Valley timeout, we do have Rawlins to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Davidson will take 2 shots. That last foul was given to Ambry Nelson, her first personal foul, as the free throw rattles in for Davidson. It's the 4th team foul. It was a foul on the shot, thus the free throws here, but the next one does put Rawlins into the bonus. 43.9 seconds remaining. Second free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Tori White. Lady Braves basketball trailing 9-5 now. 37 seconds to go in the first period. Ball moving around the outside arc. Ruby Hill works to White. Pressured on the perimeter. Pivoting, spinning, dribbles and passes to Mackey. Holds the ball low. Works it to the right. Angle drive now kicks to Hill in the corner. Back up top to Nelson. Clock down to 18 seconds. Now 15 seconds. Kleeman up top to Hill to reset the offense. 10 seconds remains in the period. Mackey holds it low left wing. 7, now 6. Mackey steps back, bounces to White at 3. White has to make a move, goes right corner, and they won't get the shot off. Time just expired, and Star Valley can't get off the shot before the end of the first period. 9-5, Rawlins on the SVI Sports Network.
You feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefootandAnkle.clinic. That's alpinefootandAnkle.clinic.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second period, Star Valley Lady Braves trailing the Rawlins Lady Outlaws by a score of 9-5. It is going to be Star Valley basketball to open up. Quickly around the arc. Ball movement around the perimeter. Star Valley has subbed in Kiera Allred. Seeing her first minutes that I've seen in varsity action. Allred has it now, right side wing, and it's a corner three for Allred. Cold off the bench. A Wyoming Army National Guard triple to make it a 1-point game. Now Rawlins working around the outside. 7:14 to play in the second. Outlaws by 1. They take a deep three well beyond the arc. No good. It was close to NBA range. Rebounded by Ruby Hill. And Star Valley with the basketball. Lady Braves in the circle. Across the half court. Working it to the right side is Allred. Bounce to White. Feed down low. Great pass from White. Shot missed by Kleeman, but has her own rebound. And the putback is in for Livy Kleeman. Lady Braves looking much better to start off this second period. They now lead at 10-9. 6:28 to play in the second period. Rawlins with the basketball. Half-court offense on the other end. Bustos. Bounce pass to the left wing. And a foul will be called. Stopping the clock at 6:18 to go. It's going to give that foul to Livy Kleeman. Her first personal. She'll sub out of the game real quick. First team foul called in the period as well. 6:18 to go in the second. Rawlins now trailing 10-9 with the basketball. Lady Braves on defense. Dribble drive take. Tough shot on the low block. No good. Rawlins, though, with the rebound. Try to throw it up the lane. Loose ball is picked up by O'Melia. Outlaws will keep possession. Drive the right post. Kick out. No shot around the arc. Davidson now goes angle. Puts up a floater. Bouncing. No good. Tipped rebound comes down in the hands of Hill. She'll clear it out up top to Allred. Work it back behind her to Nelson. And now the half-court offense. 5:47 to play in the second period. Johnson drives. Kicks out behind her to Allred. And it skips off of her hands and out of bounds. Going to be a turnover on the Lady Braves. Gives it back to Rawlins. Outlaws around the perimeter. Feed it to the right. And a travel call on the outside. Zeldemridge with the travel for Rawlins. Still makes it 10-9. Lady Braves on top. 5:21 to play in the second period. Across the half-court line for Star Valley is Nelson. Pass goes right side to Hatterley through her hands and then deflected off a Rawlins player, then right back to Star Valley. Allred works left side to Johnson. Pivots up top. Now back to Allred. Nice pass to Nelson. No dribble shot. Too strong. No good. Rebound lost out of bounds. Hill actually saved it, but into the hands of Rawlins, and that will be a jump ball call after Nelson tied it up. And it will be Rawlins basketball on the arrow. 4:54 to play in the second. Lady Braves still leading by 1, 10-9. They do inbound. Star Valley jumps into a full court press defensively, and a quick foul will be given to Allred. She was covering on the side. Stops the clock at 4:51 to play in the second. Inbound play. Stolen by Star Valley. Johnson has the loose ball. Puts up the shot. No good. Almost out of bounds, but saved by Rawlins. And then a fight for the ball. Comes loose, and Rawlins will have it. The loose ball. Johnson then gets a little too aggressive, and she'll have a block call. That was a frustration foul. She didn't like how that last sequence went. And Johnson just picked up her third foul, so even that'll add to the frustration, I'm sure, and she'll have to come out of the game. 4:39 to play in the second. Still 10-9. Lady Braves with the lead. They're on a 5-0 run, but only a 1-point lead. 3 team fouls in the period called on Star Valley, none on Rawlins. Lady Braves defense swarming the ball around the outside, making things difficult for the Rawlins offense to work their set. Now Amelia will step back and reset things. Looking for a screen. Dribbles center court. Passes to the right side corner. Nothing there. Smart with it. Tough bounce pass inside. Loose picked up. Kick out. Smart for 3. No good. Rebounded by Rawlins. Put back. No good. This time the rebound for Star Valley. Nelson on the defensive board. Lady Braves get a stop. They still hold on to the 1-point lead. Up 10-9. 3:47 to go before halftime. Mackey. Swing pass right to Hill. Looks it along 2. Doesn't take the shot. Instead dumps it down low. Back outside. Here's a jumper from Nelson on the elbow. No, but a foul. And Ambry Nelson draws the contact, and she will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Stops the clock at 3:33 to go in the second. First free throw for Ambry is good. Extends the lead to 2. White and Clemens both sub back in. They join Mackey on the court. Allred also on the court. And taking one more shot is Nelson. Second free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kleeman is down there, but it's going to be Rawlins basketball. They clear it out with a pass to Davidson. She wants to run and will travel in transition. Tried to stop, couldn't. Took the extra step and turns it back over. 3:25 to play in the second period. It's 11-9. Lady Braves basketball with the 2-point lead. Break a little half-court press. Allred with it. Front court, pass left side, Kleeman on the wing. Fakes a pass in the middle, instead goes to Mackey, top of the key. Works to White, makes a move, can't get to the rim. She'll spin, looks for an outlet and finds Nelson. She can't drive to the glass. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Lady Braves by 2. Tough defense by Rawlins, forces a loose ball. It's going to be picked up by O'Melia, and she'll have an open look to the rim. O'Melia ties the game with a steal and a score. Her first points makes it 11-all. 2:43 to play in the second period. Kleeman, pass right side to White. She'll hold it high. Ball movement over to Allred. Nice pass down low to Nelson. Her shot no good, but another foul. It's a great pass down to Ambry, and she'll go back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. Stops the clock at 2:28 to play in the second. First personal foul given to Davidson. Second team foul given to Rawlins. Nelson on the line for 2 attempts, and the first is good. 3 points in the game for Ambry. The lead back to Star Valley, up 12-11. Here comes the second attempt, also good. Ambry has them both. Lead back to 2 now after the free throws from the Riverside Dental free throw line. 13-11, Lady Braves on top. Rawlins drives, dishes to the right post. Nothing there. Kick back outside to Amelia, and she'll reset the offense to 17 to play in the half. Trying to back down the defense is Amelia, but she will travel off the extra spin move and turn it back over to the Lady Braves. 13-11. Two minutes to go before half. Here's a great pass outside. Along 2 is good. Had the distance of a 3 for Livy Kleeman, but she did have her toes on the line, so it counts as 2. Largest lead of the game now for Star Valley, up by 4, 15-11. O'Melia works up top to Bustos. Wants to drive the post, can't. Double team ball poked away and stolen by Star Valley. Now they want to run in transition, but a bad pass too far out in front is stolen by Rawlins. Lady Outlaw basketball again with 1:27 to go before halftime, and then another steal. Oh, it's actually going to be a foul. Hatterley tried to reach in and tie up the basketball, but they'll say too much contact, and it stops the clock at 1:25 to go in the second period, 15-11. Lady Braves on defense. Here's a bounce pass down to Davidson. Shot no good, rebounded by Mackey. 1:20 to go in the second. Mackey comes across the half-court line, finds White, back up to Mackey, and around the arc. Hatterley holds it left side wing. Finds Nelson. Here's White, still on top, now to the free throw line to Mackey. Dribbles back outside, tries to pass it, and it's knocked out of bounds off of O'Melia. Stays with Star Valley with 56.7 to go before halftime and a 4-point Lady Brave lead. Star Valley still with possession. Nelson will travel. Got tied up. Her pivot foot came up off the court. That will be a Lady Brave turnover. 4 team fouls on Star Valley, just 2 on Rawlins. 15-11, Lady Braves on top, but now on defense. Tori White in the backcourt to put on a little bit of pressure as Rawlins will now come across the timeline, run a half-court offense with 42 seconds to go before half. Pacheco bounces down low to the baseline left side. Work it back up to Bustos. She can't get to the rim. Bounces back into the corner. Ball loose, knocked out of bounds off of Star Valley. Amber Nelson poked it away. Stops the clock at 31.9 seconds to go in the second, and a 4-point Lady Brave lead on defense. Inbound to Davidson. Working it to the right, and stolen away by Star Valley. White has the steal. Goes to Mackey with 20 seconds remaining before halftime. Star Valley still up 15-11. Bounce pass is stolen, knocked around, and then off the hands of Hatterley and out of bounds. Braves turn it back over. 17 seconds to go in the second. Now Rawlins with the basketball. Across half court into the front court with 10 seconds. Long 2-point J is no good. Rebounded by Hatterley. 6 seconds. Hatterley at half court at 4 seconds. Splits the D. Passes away. Stolen by Rawlins at 1 second. Half court at the buzzer is off the rim. No good. And Star Valley goes into the locker room with a split lead of 4 points. 15-11. Star Valley held halftime show. SBI Sports Network.
Out to spend this winter in beautiful Alpine, Wyoming. Bring your snowmobiles or rent one from one of our local retailers. The Grays River and surrounding areas offer plenty of options for both beginner and experienced rider. Or slow it down on our snowshoeing and cross-country ski trails. And of course, unwind with exceptional lodging and dining options. Book your Alpine, Wyoming winter stay today.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
The Lincoln County School District No. 2 Transportation Department is hiring bus aides for the current school year. Earn extra cash while helping out the students. Starting wage for bus aides is $16.75 per hour. No experience is necessary and all training is paid. To get started and fill out your application, visit lcsd2.org and click job openings. That's lcsd2.org. Click job openings. Become a bus aide and enjoy a great way to earn some part-time cash.
In the game of life, you don't want to fumble your internet connection. Silver Star is here for you. Whether it's game time or homework time, Silver Star won't fumble when you need us. No more lag, no more buffering, no more drop connections. Get connected today at silverstar.com and experience fast, reliable, fumble-free internet. Silver Star, your connection, your way.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
And our meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
My name is Anna Altbell, and since I was young, Desi's Dance Studio has been like a second home to me. Dance has always been my favorite language, and Desi's gave me the space to embrace it 100%. Whether it was ballet, tap, lyrical, or ballroom, I knew there were always two things I could count on: supportive instructors and lifelong friends. The confidence and identity I have today are all thanks to my time at the studio.
For more information and to get started, visit Desi'sDance.com.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support Western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Welcome to the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Apologize for the long break there. We were getting the wrestling on the air for the Star Valley Braves wrestlers who are in Ogden, Utah, Viewmont High School for the Viewmont Invitational. That should be getting going soon. And it is 28-24 for the Star Valley boys team right now. They're late second period. And the Braves taking on Roy High School in Preston right now. And they are down 28-24, trailing by 4 here late in the second for the Braves. Last update from Dow. That game live on SVI. Wrestlers will be live on SVI soon. Here for this game, it's the Lady Braves nearing the end of halftime. And Star Valley, a slow start that Coach Kate Erickson wasn't too thrilled about. In fact, he called 3 early timeouts, did Coach Erickson in that first period. Star Valley played much better in the second to give them the lead at the half, but they're up 15-11 here in our Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Let's take a look at some of your Battleson Brothers Flooring halftime scoring stats. We do have on the Rawlins side 4 points for Davidson to lead Rawlins. Looks like 2 points for Pacheco and 2 points for Amelia as well. Over on the Star Valley side, Livy Kleeman leading the Lady Braves right now at the half with 5 points. 4 points for Ambry Nelson. How about 3 points for Kiera Allred? She came off the bench and hit a three-pointer almost immediately, did Kiera, so she has 3 points in the game. 2 for Tori White and 1 for Cambry Johnson for the Star Valley Lady Braves scoring attack. And that has them up by 4, 15-11. Again, it is the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Excited to open up the new expansion of the Alpine Clinic is Star Valley Health. Of course, the clinic has been open for a couple of years, but now they're ready to expand and do more in Alpine. And they're going to have surgical services, and they'll have, of course, an ER department in Alpine. The open house will be next month in January. Find all the details online at starvalleyhealth.org. Attend the open house, and excited for the Alpine community to have that expanded facility. Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Again, Lady Braves up 15-11. Star Valley boys playing right now at the Preston Invitational. That game also live on SVI. Last update we had in the Constellation semifinals, the boys for the Braves were down by 4 with about 3 minutes left to go in the second. Star Valley wrestlers in Ogden today, and the Viewmont Invitational should be underway. And you should be able to watch that very soon at SVInews.com and on the SVI Media YouTube channel. That's it for the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Looking at the schedule for Star Valley basketball moving forward after today, the Lady Braves will continue here at the here at Lincoln Middle School. Lady Braves play Pinedale tomorrow at 3:40 is the scheduled tip-off time for the Lady Braves tomorrow against Pinedale. The boys team will also play again in Preston. It's a bracket situation, though, in Preston, so it depends on if they win or lose today, what time they play tomorrow, and who the opponent might be as well is up in the air still, so we'll keep an eye on that for the Star Valley boys team. At the half, that's it for the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Your care is their top priority. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. That is starvalleyhealth.org. It is going to be Star Valley basketball to open up the second half of play. Ball moving around the outside, and a great dish down low to Hill, who's blocked, gets the loose ball, though, and then it's knocked out of bounds. That was White with a beautiful pass down to Ruby Hill, but the shot was blocked. Ricochets out of bounds off the second attempt. It does stay with Star Valley. White will inbound. Star Valley opening up the third period with a 4-point lead, up 15-11 over the Rawlins Outlaws. Nelson up top for the Lady Braves. Works it right side to Johnson. She'll hold. Swing pass over to Ruby Hill. She'll square things up in the middle of the court. Now work to Nelson on the left wing, and now she'll dribble center floor. Right side is Johnson. Doesn't drive. Nelson, extra pass. Mackey for three. Left wing. Halfway down and no good. Followed the shot. Had her own rebound, though. Mackey kicks it back to Johnson. She'll take a right wing three. That one's in. On the second one, a Wyoming Army National Guard triple for Cambry Johnson. Largest lead of the game for either team now at 7, 18-11. Now Rawlins with their first possession of the second half. Kick out threes on the way from Davidson. No good. Almost out of bounds, but saved, but into the hands of Ruby Hill. Outlaws go one and done. Lady Braves with the basketball, and that 7-point lead. Johnson drives in on the angle, puts up a tough shot, bouncing but no good. Rebounded by Rawlins, and a quick foul on Cambry Johnson. It's going to be her fourth, I believe. Been a tough game for Cambry in the foul count category today. Sometimes those happen, and that's her fourth, so she has to come out with still 6:44 to play in the third. It will be a while before we see Cambry. Again, no Emily Dana today. She's out for the game. Of course, as we know, Austin Bagley's done for the season with a knee injury. Emily will be back, but she's not playing today. 18-11, Star Valley on top. A long two down the barrel, missed by the Outlaws. White fights for the rebound and is fouled. Torrey had position over the back call on Pacheco. 6:30 to play in the third period. 18-11, that personal foul given to Pacheco, her first personal. One team foul each on Star Valley Rawlins. Inbound to Mackey. One dribble deep in the backcourt. Full court press being put on by Rawlins. Nelson still deep in the backcourt and now able to pass ahead to White. Feeds it pass down into the lane to Kleeman. Lost the ball. It ricochets to White, and she goes up for the shot and is fouled. Lucky bounce as White was in the right place, right time. She'll draw the contact, and Torrey will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll have two attempts. Clock will stop at 6 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the third period. Free throw is good. Gives Torrey her third point of the game. She'll have one more. Second attempt, bouncing, no good. Fight for the rebound. Rawlins will come out with it. 19-11. 8-point lead for Star Valley. They're on quite the run. A 14-2 run, in fact. It was 9-5 at one point in this game. Things were looking pretty bleak for Star Valley, but they have flipped a switch and a turnover on the other end. O'Melia double dribbles for the Outlaws and gives the ball back to Star Valley. Since Rawlins led 9-5, they now trail 19-11, and there's going to be a blocking call on Rawlins as Mackey was trying to drive up the right side, and Pacheco will draw it's actually Davidson who will pick up the foul. Stops the clock at 5 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the third. Second personal on Davidson, third team foul on Rawlins, and there's going to be a foul before the inbound play on the Outlaws. They get Bustos on the foul. So quickly, 4 team fouls on Rawlins. The next one puts Star Valley in the bonus. We have just under 6 minutes to go in the period, and now a foul on Star Valley before the inbound play. They're going to get Ambry Nelson with the foul. Seldom Ridge hit the deck, and they're going to say Nelson ran her over. That's a first. Maybe it wasn't Nelson to put Mackey's number on the board, so they're going to get Mackey with her first personal. Deep pass up top. Now the ball tipped around and knocked out again by Rawlins. 5:14 to play in the third period, and a 9-point advantage still for the Lady Braves. Torrey White inbounds, finds Mackey. Corner threes away off the inbound. Too strong, no good. Davidson on the board for the Outlaws. It's Rawlins basketball. A deep three for O'Melia, left short. Ricochets out of bounds untouched. Star Valley basketball, and a quick one and done for Rawlins. And frustration now starting to set in for the Outlaws with Star Valley on a 15-2 run. Lady Braves trailed 9-5. Now they lead it 20-11. 4:50 to play in the third period. 9-point advantage for the Star Valley Lady Braves. Still looking for that first win of the season. Good shape here as White has it up on top. Across the court pass, working left side Kleeman. Now dribbles center court, pivots, and bounces to Mackey. She has it on the wing, feeds to Hill. Ruby fade away on the paint, no good. Rebounded by O'Melia. She'll have it on the run. Rawlins basketball. Hesitates, drives and double dribbles. Actually, they'll say a travel. Could have gone with probably either. And they pick up the travel violation. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Hastings and Rawlins. We'll take the timeout with them. Lady Braves on a 15-2 run, back in 30 on SVI.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
You're watching Star Valley High School basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
After the Rawlins timeout, a 9-point lead for the Lady Braves. It is Star Valley basketball. Tori White will inbound on the baseline. Looking, and goes up top, but too far up top. It's taken away by Rawlins, and then they throw it away through the hands of Pacheco. And then right back to the Lady Braves. Pacheco. Nope, it's going to be Hatterley inbounding for Star Valley. She does get it into Hill. Tries to go a pass out in front, too far out in front. It's stolen by Seldom Ridge, but then she goes down and will travel. So she'll have the steal, but then can't keep her momentum. Tried to stop and drug her pivot foot and travels. 4:14 to play in the third period. A 9-point Star Valley lead. Still up 20-11 and still on this 15-2 run. Nelson into the corner, 3 balls away, good again. And once again, it's Mikkel Hatterley this time for a Wyoming Army National Guard 3-ball. 23-11. Here's a 3 to answer, and that one drops in from O'Melia. She's been looking for that shot, and it finally falls. It was an 18-2 run before that 3-ball went down for Amelia, so now an 18-5 run, I guess. 3:46 to play. Dribble drive take. Rolls the inside rim and falls for Nelson. A great take for Ambry. And it's 25-14. Lady Braves by 11. 3:35 to go in the third period. Star Valley is in the bonus. 5 team fouls for Rawlins. Outlaws working around the outside. Niggins to Amelia, and she's going to be fouled by Nelson. (25-14) on the bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lob up to Pacheco. She's going to try and drive the left post, but it's knocked out of bounds off of Star Valley. .320 to play in the third. Rawlins will inbound again. Looking from the baseline, O'Melia goes to Niggins, takes a long jumper on the baseline, no good. Loose ball rebound, ricochets out of bounds, and they say it stays with Rawlins. Outlaws will keep possession. 3:15 to go in the third period. Lady Braves up by 11, 25-14. 5 team fouls on Rawlins with Star Valley in the bonus. 3 team fouls on the Lady Braves. Inbound to Davidson. She'll square things up center court. Bounces down low, but stolen away by Star Valley. The steal from Nelson. It was tipped by Kleeman into the hands of Nelson. Lady Braves have it, up by 11. Bounce to the left to Hill. Feed down low to Mackey. Turnaround shot, too strong, no good, but rebounded by Nelson, and the putback is in. Board and a bucket for Ambry. She now has 8 to lead the Lady Braves. And the lead extends to 13. Ball movement into the lane. Long jumper is missed by Rawlins just below the free throw line. Mackey on the rebound. She'll take it across half court. Pass right side to Hatterley. Nice dish down low in the lane. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. And the loose ball picked up by Rawlins. They'll have it down the floor with Davidson coming the other way. Defense picks her up. She'll stop on the left side wing. Bounce pass up top. Clock down to 2:20 to play in the third. Star Valley up by 13 over the Lady Outlaws. And there's going to be a foul in the front court. Coming up to play defense was Mikkel Hatterley. Too much. Clock is stopped at 2:15. That will be Hatterley's third personal foul. Sub comes in as Tori White. Hatterley will stay. White will sub out Ruby Hill. Lady Braves still with that 13-point lead. Fourth team foul. And a quick turnover by Rawlins gives it right back to Star Valley. Mackey wants to drive the post, puts up a shot, too strong, no good, but a foul. Cameron Mackey to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 2:07 to play in the third. Lady Braves leading at by 13, up 27-14. Cameron at the free throw line will not hit the first one. Rolled the inside cylinder. They give Pacheco the foul, her second personal foul. Lady Braves were already in the bonus. Still 2:07 to play in the third period. Second free throw good. Mackey will hit that one for her first point of the game. Rawlins down the court. Another deep three from O'Melia. Airballed it and out of bounds. Good box out by Mackey to just make sure no one from Rawlins could touch it, and it goes out of bounds. Minute 55 to go in the third period. 14-point lead for Star Valley, up 28-14. Tried to go down to Livy Kleeman, but she was covered. Ball was tipped by O'Million, taken away by the Outlaws. Rawlins basketball back the other way. Minute 40 to play in the third period. Ball poked loose, picked up by Rawlins. They'll keep possession in the corner, bounce it over to Niggins on the right side wing, and she'll travel. Couldn't decide where to pass the ball, took the extra step. It's going to be back the other way. Star Valley possession. Minute 28 and counting. Ball movement down low to White. Feeds it back out into the corner. Kleeman up top for three. Off the cylinder, no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Double team in the low block. Ball swatted away, loose, and a jump ball call. No, are they going to get Nelson on a foul? They are. They're going to say Ambry was reaching in, I guess. So that's going to be the foul call will be against Ambry Nelson. Her third personal foul for Ambry, and does put Rawlins into the bonus with the fifth team foul. Minute 12 to go in the third period. 28-14, Star Valley on top, and the free throw is good to make it 28-15. Pacheco on the Riverside Dental free throw line hits the first attempt. Second one is also good. 28-16, a minute 10 to go in the third period. Star Valley basketball, feed down to Hill, but she's covered, ball tipped, loose, stolen, and then taken right back by Mackey. She tipped it away. Lady Braves will have it still. Nelson resets the offense. Clock down to 57 seconds, wants to drive, shut down, left elbow, now right elbow. Tripped, keeps her footing, and dumps it off to Mackey. 50 seconds and counting. Hill, left, White, left wing three, off the rim, no good. Deep rebound pulled in by Nelson. She'll have it, take a long 2 foot on the line. No, they say it was a 3, but no good. Rebounded by Rawlins, and they outlet to Bustos across the half court. In transition, bounce pass in the lane, shot no good. Rebounded by Hill. Lady Braves basketball, 24 seconds in the third period. Coach Erickson says slow down, burn some clock. White on the baseline, pivots, kicks it back out. Mackey on top, clock down to 16, and Nelson will step back and tick away time. Nelson goes to White, down to 10 seconds remaining. Wants to drive, lost the ball, picked up by Rawlins. Now they can run with it. To the rim is Pacheco, blocked out of bounds by Ruby Hill. 2.4 seconds remains, and Rawlins will inbound on their own under their own rim. 2.4 seconds with the baseline inbound. They go to the corner, dribble, jumper is blocked and maybe not in time anyway. Great second and third periods for Star Valley. They're up by 12, 28-16, heading into the fourth on the SBI Sports Network.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
Live coverage of Braves basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the fourth period here at Lincoln Middle School, where the Star Valley Lady Braves are in control of this game against the Rawlins Outlaws. It's going to be a quick stoppage of play just to dry the court off in the corner a little. 28-16, Star Valley on top, starting the fourth. It's going to be Rawlins' ball to inbound. Still just wiping up the court on the far side corner. Boys team playing in Preston right now. Last update I had is they were down 10 at the half against Roy High School, 37-27. Roy on top at the half. Dow is there covering that one. You can watch it live on SVI. Here to start the fourth, Lady Braves up 28-16. We also have the Star Valley Braves wrestlers in Ogden right now. That broadcast going online at SVInews.com as well. So girls, boys, and wrestlers all going at the same time as we have a jump ball call here in this game. Arrow will favor Star Valley, and the Lady Braves get it back with a 12-point lead. Star Valley will inbound against a full court press. Good pass to Johnson across the half-court line. Now Star Valley with numbers. Johnson drives, dumps it off down low to Hill, and good. A great pass from Johnson to Ruby Hill. That's Ruby's first points of the game, and the lead back up to 14, matching the largest of the game. And Rawlins will have the pass tipped out by Tori White. Goes out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Outlaws. 7:18 to go in the fourth. Inbound to the baseline, and a quick foul on Mikkel Hatterley. Will be the first foul in the period with 7:17 to go in the fourth. However, it's Hatterley's fourth personal. Cambry Johnson also with 4. Going to be a whistle before the inbound play and a 5-second violation. Rawlins can't get it in on time, and they turn it over on the baseline. Star Valley gets it back up 30-16. 7:17 to go in the fourth. Fourth quarter coverage presented by High Country Solutions. Find them online at highcountrysol.com. That's High Country Solutions. Ball moving around the outside. Ruby Hill dumps it off to Allred. Now left side to Hatterley. Makes a move, goes down low to White. Shots too strong, no good. Backside rebound pulled in by the Outlaws. Rawlins basketball, Amelia on the rebound and across the half-court line. Squares up, 3, down the barrel and in. Makes it an 11-point game, 30-19. 6:38 to go. Rawlins trying to battle back into this one. Pass down to Ruby Hill, but she's fouled. Pacheco trying to go over the top to knock away the pass. First team foul of the period called against the Lady Outlaws. They give it to Pacheco, and it's her third personal foul. Nelson, Mackey, and Kleeman all sub into the game. They'll join Johnson on the court and Hill on the court. One team foul apiece. 6:32 to play in the fourth. An 11-point Star Valley lead and a good runner down the court. The ball rolled the inside cylinder, but it's in. Cambry Johnson scores the field goal, makes it 32-19. 6:18 to go, fourth period. Lady Outlaws, ball poked away, but collected by Rawlins. Working the outside, Davidson passes to Amelia. Covered by Nelson, spins in the lane, tough shot off balance, no good. Rebounded by Ambry Nelson. Ball coming back the other way. Ambry some pressure in the backcourt. Ball poked away, but recollected it. Finds Johnson, right side wing. Steps back to Nelson. 13-point lead for the Lady Braves. 5:47 to go in the game. Up 32-19, one team foul apiece. Hill, left side wing, up top to Johnson. Cambry holds, now goes to the right, steps back, and now to the left. Nelson on the wing. Takes a dribble to the free throw line. Tough shot, tried to get it off the square, but off the mark right side, no good. Rebound comes down to Bustis. Rawlins basketball. Bustis wants to run, goes coast to coast. No, dumps it off at the last second, but the shot is no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Lady Braves will have it. Ruby Hill has the board off the miss. Now Star Valley on the run. Johnson fakes, now pulls up jumper, no, but a foul. Big move by by Cambry. She jab stepped right, then came back to her left to pull up Jay. We'll put her on the Riverside Dental free throw line. Clock stopped at 5:10 to go in the fourth period. A 13-point lead for Star Valley. The first free throw is no good. One more to come for Cambry Johnson. They give the foul to Amelia. That's her first personal. Second team foul on Rawlins. Just one team foul right now on Star Valley. Second free throw is good. Johnson now with 7 points in the game. Bustis, back court. Does get it across the timeline to Amelia, but then stolen away by Mackey. Mackey wants to go for the steal and the score. She's good with the foul. From behind, Amelia makes the contact. Mackey hits the deck, but the layup goes down. A steal and a score with the damage for Cameron Mackey. Second personal foul given to Amelia. Free throw is on the way, bouncing it in, making a three-point play off the steal for Cameron. Now 36-19, a 17-point advantage for the Lady Braves, largest lead of the game. 4:52 to go in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter. It's going to be a full timeout taken by the Rawlins Lady Outlaws. 4:50 to go in the game on the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Lady Braves here at Lincoln Middle School in Green River with a 36-19 lead in the fourth period. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Dallas and Preston with the Star Valley boys taking on Roy at the Indian Invitational, starting the fourth period there. And Star Valley down by 16, 56-40 on the boys' side right now. Braves wrestling in Ogden right now. Watch that one live on SBI as well. Star Valley basketball. They'll have it coming out of the timeout. Here's Nelson, drives, wants to dish, doesn't pick up her pivot foot somehow, kept that pivot foot down, passes behind her, and now Star Valley will have it back with with Cambry Johnson, top of the floor. Johnson works it left side to Mackey. Now to the right side is Hill. Clock down to 4:18. Drive take for Nelson. Bouncing on the rim, no good. Rebounded though by Johnson, and she's fouled on the putback. That will put Cambry Johnson back to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She will have 2 attempts, and that is the fourth foul called on Rawlins. Third personal given to Davidson as the free throw bounces, and drops. Cambry now with 8, matching Nelson's 8. Second free throw attempt is also good. Now Johnson with 9. Again, Star Valley came out flat in this game, the Lady Braves did. Rawlins was winning the first period. Coach Erickson called 3 timeouts in the first. And I guess the third one worked because they have flipped a switch and have completely taken over the game, have the Lady Braves. Now lead it 38-19. Here's a foul called on Star Valley on the offensive set for Rawlins. This will be a foul on the floor. Stops the clock at 3:57 to go in the fourth. It is the fourth personal given to Ambry Nelson. So Nelson and Johnson both with 4 personal fouls. I believe Hatterley also has 4. Here's a dribble drive take down the lane. Lost the ball going down. A jump ball call tied up by Ruby Hill. The arrow does favor Rawlins. And the Outlaws will keep possession. 3:51 to go in the fourth. Lady Braves up 38-19. 14 fouls on Rawlins, 2 on Star Valley. Pass behind on the inbound, taken away by Johnson. Cambry wants to run. 3 on 2. Johnson will spin and travel. Kind of got caught on the defense on the spin move in transition, running the court, turns it over. 3:40 to play in the fourth. 38-19, a hop in the lane, shot missed by O'Melia, rebounded by Star Valley. Kleeman on the board. Lady Braves basketball well in control, doubling up the Rawlins Lady Outlaws right now, 38-19. 3:25 to go in the fourth. Nelson drives, no good, but got her own shot. The putback is also no good, but rebounded by Hill, and then she's fouled. And Ruby Hill off the rebound will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 3:19 to go in the fourth. 38-19, Star Valley on top. First free throw is no good. One more free throw to come here for Hill. Second free throw is good. 3 points of the game for Ruby. A 20-point lead for the Lady Braves. 39-19. 3:08 remaining. Rawlins basketball working the outside. Nelson will double dribble on the elbow. And things falling apart even more for the Rawlins Lady Outlaws now. 3 minutes remain, fourth period. Dribble drive take by Mackey. Clears it back out on top to Johnson. She'll step back. Front court. Look to White. Feed down to Hill. Turn around and in the lane is good off the square. Points keep coming for the Lady Braves. Ruby Hill now with 5. 41-19. After that rough start, Lady Braves are running away with it. And now Rawlins, another turnover. This time Mackey will pick it up. Mackey wants to run. Still, stop, shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, a jump ball call. Arrow will favor the Lady Braves. Johnson on the free throw line. Lob up top to Hatterley. Nelson, left side wing. Hatterley back to Johnson. Cambry drives. Shot off the dribble. No good. Rebounded on the backside by Pacheco. She clears it out to Davidson. She'll run with the ball. Goes down the court. Jumper in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Rawlins. Putback is no good. Fight for the rebound underneath. And it looks like we'll have another jump ball call. We do. Arrow favors Rawlins. 2 minutes to go in the fourth. 41-19. Here's a jumper on the inbound play on the baseline. Hits the top of the backboard and out of bounds. 2 minutes remain in the game. Star Valley will get the ball back. For those listening on Swift 98, as soon as this game is over, we'll kick it over to Dal Erickson and the Star Valley boys in Preston. They take on Roy High School right now. Just started the fourth period there a few minutes ago. Lady Braves in control here in this one. 1:48 to go in the fourth, 41-19. Ball moving around to White. Corner three's away. Left side, and it's good. Tori White. She's going to knock down a Wyoming Army National Guard 3-ball to make it 44-19. 1:30 to go in the game. Here's the answer three. O'Melia misses it. Airballed into the hands of White for the rebound. Mackey down the floor. Right side, another three. Hatterley off the mark, no good. Ball loose, rebound pulled in by Bustis. It's Rawlins basketball across the half-court line. Clock down to 1:11 to go in the game. Now left side, Davidson. Bounce up top to Seldenbridge. She loses the ball, backcourt violation. Went across the line. Back to Star Valley. 1:02 to go in the game. Lady Braves back in action for a matchup against Pinedale tomorrow afternoon. That one also here at Lincoln Middle School. Star Valley passing around, has the ball stolen. Bustis has the steal, goes to the rim on the other end and scores. A steal and a score for Bustis. Lady Braves will pick up their first win here with 40 seconds remaining. White has it, works it over to Hatterley. Up top to Allred. Allred came off the bench and quickly hit a three, and that was kind of a turning point in this game, actually. It's when things were looking pretty dire early on. Allred comes in, hits a three, and that was the spark the Lady Braves needed to get them going. Now they are up by 23 late with 20 seconds, just passing around the outside. Now a three-ball taken by Johnson, no good. Rebound ricocheted out of bounds. Last touch by Star Valley, and it will be Rawlins basketball, 16.8 to go. The game against Pinedale's tomorrow is an intriguing one. Of course, old foes in the 3A West days for Star Valley basketball. Played Pinedale a lot. Lady Wranglers, a solid 3A team. They're ranked in the top 5 of the Wild Preps coaches and media poll. Bad pass stolen by Star Valley. 8 seconds to go. Lady Braves in transition, trying to dump it off to Johnson on the run, but too far out in front and out of bounds. Lady Braves will turn it back over. 6.5 seconds to go, and then we'll kick it out to Dal Erickson, and he'll bring you the end of the Star Valley boys game. For those listening on Swift 98, for those watching on SVI, you can just kick it over to the feed that the boys are on right now on the SVI channel. And a travel in the front court with 2.2 seconds on Rawlins. That will give the ball back to Star Valley. Just need an inbound play, back court, no pressure, clock is rolling, and that's it. Star Valley wins at 44-21 is your final. Lady Braves pick up the first win of the season and jump up to 1-4. We'll prepare to take on the Pinedale Lady Wranglers tomorrow. Silver Star postgame coverage here quickly. Some postgame scoring stats for the Lady Braves. 9 for Cambry Johnson, 8 for Ambry Nelson, 6 for Olivia Kleeman, 5 for Ruby Hill, 4 points for Cameron Mackey. Looks like Tori White with 6, Mikkel Hatterley with 3 today, and Kaya Allred also with 3. For the Lady Braves with the win, up 41-21. For those listening on Swift 98, we'll kick it over to Dal Erickson. He'll call the rest of the Star Valley boys game out in Preston at the Indian Classic. Thank you for joining us live from Lincoln Middle School in Green River on the SVI Sports Network.